Hey guys, happy Friday. So after I did the hair tutorial, which I thought was super fun, I was like, maybe I should do a makeup one because I love doing makeup as well. So I'm just gonna do a really quick face, just an everyday face, and I will link everything that I use. So when I do my makeup, I always do my eyes first, which is a little bit different. This is something that one of my friends, Danielle Cartes, taught me, and it's because, you know, you get fall from your eyes when you're doing your eyeshadow. The shadow falls and nobody wants dark circles under their eyes. So what I'm doing is I'm using this primer for my eyes first before I put on any eyeshadow. And this is just going to keep it in place, and as you can see, I'm just using my finger for that. So first I'm going to start with the lightest color, and I am going to apply that over my entire lid. But I know you got me out the darkness. Then I'm going to take this kind of gray, it's like a smoky gray, and I'm going to apply that on my lid underneath my crease, underneath that crease. And then I'm going to take this brown, right here, this dark brown, I should use my middle finger, and I'm just going to blend that right into the crease, my eye. Also, I didn't say this. Always start with a freshly washed and moisturized face. So I always wash my face and then I put chapstick on. I've never been a chapstick person, but yeah, I have it here. We have this lip balm that literally is part of like my facial routine. In the morning, as soon as I'm done washing my face, I put it on, and at night, as soon as I'm done washing my face, I put it on. It's the best. Okay, and then you're gonna take your liner, which I'm just gonna use this black liner. And I'm going to show you a little trick I use because eyeliner is a little nerve-wracking for some people. They're worried about like not getting the perfect line. And so I'm going to show you a little trick. So you'll go ahead and line your eye as normal. With you. Okay, so now I have the tops of my eyes eyelined. I don't know if that's a real word. But sometimes, you know, we're worried about like getting that line perfect. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to take this black eyeshadow and this really tiny thin brush. And I'm just going to go along that lash line. And if there's one thing I know, yeah, I know that you're the one. And what that does is kind of hide any imperfections that might be there, or fill in any spots that you might have missed along that lash line. I do. You asking me if I trust you? I do. All right, and then I'm going to take a lighter eyeliner, and I'm going to line the bottom of my eyes now. And I'ma make it tomorrow. With you. Whenever I lose my way, I'm using a lighter color instead of something that's as harsh as that black. Helps brighten the eye a little bit. And you can even take that brown that you used, that darker brown that you used for the crease. And sometimes I like to just do the corners, the bottom. Line out the corners. Okay, so for the most part my eyes are done now. I'm gonna make sure, usually I'll have like a Q-tip or something to wipe off underneath my eyes. And now I'm going to prime my face. So you always want to use a good primer. This is just going to you know, help hide those blemishes, help hold your makeup on longer and last longer.
Just love me this way. Trust me.
And then now I'm going to take my foundation, which sometimes I really honestly bounce between my liquid foundation, and this is a Mineral Veil. It's part of our prep work line. It's a soft focus, not Mineral Veil, excuse me, soft focus veil. It's awesome. And that's what I've been using most of the summer, but I'm just going to take a little bit of my liquid foundation. I just want a really, really thin layer because I'm mostly going to use concealer. And I just put a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just blend in.
You and I'ma make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you. And I'ma make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you. And I'ma make it tomorrow.
Okay, now I'm going to take our concealer, and I actually typically like to use 2 different colors, and I have some concealers on the way because I ran out, so I'm just going to use one now. But I do a line down, and then I just kind of fan out there, and then I do it across my nose and on my chin. So you can definitely imagine when my boys see me like this, they're like, what in the world are you doing? Then you're just gonna take a little, what are these called? I forget what they're called, but you can see.
Leaving me open, I'm floating for your love.
Okay, now I'm going to do some, this is like contouring for dummies. We have a little like highlight stick. It has a bronzer and then a highlighter on either side. So I'm literally just gonna take this, and I'm gonna go from like my ear to like halfway down my cheek at an angle, and then I'm going to take it on either side of my nose, just a really thin line. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get really close. And then I'm going to do a line there, a line there, and then I'm going to do a couple lines there on my forehead. And then I'm going to take my bronzer, and I'm not even going to blend that out because my brush is going to blend it out as I take my powder and go over it.
You're asking me if I trust you. I do, I do, I do. I know the world could be broken, but it's okay. I got you, and I'ma make it tomorrow with you.
And if you get too harsh of a line here, or it's come down too far, you can do a kind of quick fix. This is a translucent setting powder, and you can take it, you can take your blender and take this and just run it across the jawline. And we'll blend that in a little bit, but just let it set there. Oh, can't forget our nose.
You're asking me if I trust you. I do, I do, I do. I know the world can be
And then I'm going to take the other side, that highlighter side, and I'm actually going to use a brush. I like to use a brush for the highlighter. This is just kind of like a slightly angled brush. Go like that.
Make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you. And I'ma make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you, with you, with you, with you.
When you're like contouring, all you really have to think of is anything that's pushed out on your face is what you want to highlight, and anything that's back on your face, that's where you want to do your darker color. So that's why we did our cheeks darker, because it's pushed back, and anything that the natural light would hit would be where we would want our highlighter. And now I'm going to take that same brown that we used for our crease, and I'm going to use that as my eyebrow filler, because I'm actually out of my brow pencil, which is tragic, I know. And I'm just going to take that powder and fill in my eyebrows.
You asking me if I trust you? I do. I know the world could be broken, but it's okay. I got you, and I'ma make it tomorrow.
Okay, and then the last thing with my eyes, well, one of the last things, I'm going to take that same light color that we went over our entire lid with, and I'm going to put it right underneath that eyebrow to highlight and just really make it pop. And then I'm going to do the same things, but do it right here in the corners of my eye. And then we're going to finish our eyes with our mascara. We have an awesome mascara. It's called It's a Long Story, and I actually have a new one coming. I am pretty darn near out.
I know the world could be broken, but it's okay. I got you, and I'ma make it tomorrow with you. Just love me this way.
And then I always end with my lips, so I'm going to use this peach color. It's really, really close to my natural color of my lips, and I am just going to line the outside of my lips.
Be the same. You asking me if I love you? I do.
Now these are my two colors that I wear like every single day. This is Magnolia and Linden, and they're very, very neutral, but I love them.
I got you, and I'ma make it tomorrow with you.